It all started when businessman Phil Knight decided to combine business and sports by selling cheap shoes with high quality. The only problem was that he didn't have enough money to start the project. In 1964, he teamed up with the Japanese company Onitsuka and his former coach Bill Bowerman, creating the company Blue Ribbon Sports, and the beginning of Nike had started. Unfortunately, it didn't go too well and the partnership ended in 1970. The next year, Blue Ribbon Sports had their own footwear line called Nike. In June the same year, the swoosh logo was used for the first time. In 1984, Nike signed an endorsement contract with Michael Jordan, and from there Nike continued growing. In 2003, Nike bought Converse for $305 million, and Converse became the first shoe marketed by Nike that didn't have the Nike name on it. In 2013, Nike had about 48,000 employees all over the world, in their 110 sales offices and showrooms, 90 administrative offices, and in over 750 retail stores. From 2011 until 2013, Nike's revenues increased with 25.9%, which is an increase with $5.2 billion. Nike has several different product lines, such as Nike ID and Nike Air Max, and they target many sports, but mainly basketball, soccer, tennis, and golf.
$1 billion new customers on the way? Wow, how is this possible? Doesn't the current global economy have an effect on Nike's revenue and profits nowadays? Well, no. Most of these consumers are considered BRIC countries, such as Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The reason why the global economy does not affect Nike is because of the growth of technology nowadays. It's expanding to international links. This gives Nike the advantage to expand their consumer rate to foreign countries, as well as decreasing the cost of productivity by using the technique called outsourcing. Outsourcing is when a large company makes a contract with companies, usually in other countries, to do the same function as a firm, such as production. This gives certain countries the absolute advantage of producing goods more efficiently than countries who lack those resources. For example, the US has the advantage of producing goods and services, such as software and engineering. However, in contrast, it lacks comparative advantage in making shoes. So Nike imports their goods from countries such as China. This decreases the cost of production, increases profits, increases its targeted consumers because it can reach international unlimited lengths.
Strengths of Nike is that they sponsor top athletes and those who give back to the community. Weakness of Nike is when they sell their products overseas, and most of the time they don't make a profit because of the change in currency. Nike does a lot and gives a lot of opportunities to advertise itself. And it does take those opportunities. It makes itself well known by being sponsored by famous celebrities such as Kobe Bryant, Eminem, Jay-Z, and Tiger Woods. Not only do they get themselves out from players, but also by events such as World Cup and the Olympics. Nike. You guys really think Nike is going to have a threat? I doubt that. Instead, it's a threat to every other company that tries to compete with it.
Just do it. Something as simple as a 3-word statement could be the leading marketing tool for a company to have for decades, like Nike. The swoosh. Who doesn't know the swoosh? The swoosh is a national, global symbol that has helped lift off the company in a major way. Major collaborations like with Michael Jordan, Air Max, Nike, and others with the ESPN and the Olympics has put themselves in a position to be around for time to come.
By 2015, Mark Parker, the current CEO of Nike, hopes to increase revenues by more than 40% to $27 billion a year. In the 1990s, Nike was accused of sweatshops and child labor, which became a big scandal. The people who worked for Nike worked during poor conditions and got abused both physically and mentally. People showed their disapproval by protesting all over the country multiple times. Nike admitted to what they had done, changed it, and put that behind them. And later, Nike was named one of the 100 best places to work at by Fortune magazine in 2006 to 2008.